All right, folks. We've told you numerous times. The trials and tribulations that former NFL player Louis Leonard has been going through when it comes to his health. His wife Lacey has also been with us as well. They recently posted some video that was just shocking on social media on how he was treated. Literally cops moving him out of the hospital. This was the video that was posted. We saw it, and we reached out to both of them. They join us right now for Phoenix, Lacey and Louis. Glad to have y'all back. Hate to have you back on these circumstances. What happened this time?
Fix the camera.
Well, essentially, Louis was in the hospital. He had been in the hospital for a little over about 2 weeks. A little over 2 weeks. And it started off, he had went in, of course, like his gout had flared up really bad. And he was dealing with a lot of inflammation, a lot of pain. They ended up admitting Louis. He was there for about a week. And then last Monday, he had an accident in the restroom of his hospital bedroom where he sat on, what would you say, like a metal pole?
Yeah, what it was, Roland, is one of the nurses left the a sprout down that actually rinses out urinals. They supposed to put them up, and they actually left it down. And I went in to use the restroom, and actually sat on that metal sprout. And sad to say, it was it entered my rear end, and from there,
Just a lack of treatment.
excessive. I mean, you could think about the pain, but I mean, I'm talking about blood everywhere. Just a bad situation. And from then on, the hospital did not give me any x-rays, did not give me any imaging to kind of see what was going on. We asked for this for numerous days. So all the way in, this happened on Monday, the 9th. They kicked me out the hospital on
Friday morning.
Friday the 13th. From Monday to Friday.
Wait, hold up. Wait. They threatened to kick you out of the hospital?
No, they didn't threaten.
You
They kicked me out.
got injured?
They kicked me out.
Wait a minute. You get injured because they screwed up.
Yeah, after I got injured, and there was negligence on the nurse behalf, because the nurse supposed to pick the sprout up whenever they go to do what they got to do. They're supposed to pick it up. She failed to do that. I got injured, and it was. I mean, I got pictures and videos, and it's some of the worst thing you could see when you talk about blood and waste. It was.
He was already
a bad experience.
He was already not even really mobile. He was in a walker, so he was already considered a fall risk. So he really probably shouldn't have been in there by himself trying to use the restroom anyways. But that's neither here nor there. When he had the injury and I expressed to them that, hey, what's our plan of care at this point? Because he had already been in and was almost to recovery until that incident happened. Unfortunately, they're just kind of very dismissive. Some of the nurses in their reports, they said, oh, well, it didn't enter rectally. And I'm like, well, I'm sure he understands if something entered rectally. Is there any way we can get, some scans done? That never happened. I did ask for an incident report to be written just for his records. And if something was to happen later down the line, we can make sure that we had some type of paper trail of what he might possibly be dealing with. I was informed that an incident report was done after I requested it. But I think being that I did request it, I think the hospital was already very we got to get this guy out of here. And so from there, it just kind of escalated with them not giving him any type of pain medication. Not he was requesting doctors really not being, communicating with him as far as like what was going on. And then what led to him being essentially kicked out of the hospital at 4 o'clock in the morning when I got the call was one of the hospital directors in Lewis had a conversation, and this particular director had informed Lewis, basically you violated a behavioral contract, so we're kicking you out. Lewis had not signed no behavioral contract. Lewis had not gotten no type of altercation with nobody at that hospital. Lewis was not aggressive. Lewis could barely walk. He couldn't walk at all. I mean, he's in there in a walker, and at 4 o'clock in the morning, they essentially told him, you have to leave. And when Lewis was saying, I'm not going to be able to go anywhere, I can't even move, that's when they threatened with the police. And Lewis was like, okay, well, you're going to have to do what you have to do, but I can't even move. And I guess they called Phoenix PD. And Phoenix PD came deep, as you can see in the videos, which I've never experienced anything like that in my life. I was terrified because by default, Lewis is 6'5", over 400 pounds. He looks aggressive. By American standards, he's an oversized black male, and you're aggressive. So I was scared for his life because I didn't know what these police were going to do. They were threatening, like, if you don't, cooperate, we will take you to jail. They even offered to take him in a police car to the hospital. And I'm like, wait, what? The hospital wouldn't even offer him a transfer to another hospital. And I'm like, okay, if you guys decide that you're not going to provide him care, why would you not transfer this patient to another hospital? And they failed to do that. And so it just, to me, was really disgusting because I know they wouldn't have done somebody that looked like them like this. Lewis was not no threat. He could not have harmed anybody. And the fact that even on their discharge paperwork, he wasn't discharged because they said he was healthy. They discharged him because they said he violated their, I guess, some type of behavioral contract, which came out to being Lewis videotaped nurses in his room. And he told a nurse in particular, I just want to let you know for my safety, I am recording. And then that nurse then told the director, and that director said, okay, he's out of here. I think they were just frustrated. And anybody that works in healthcare, you are going to be frustrated with patients. Some of these patients are dealing with physically, mentally. That's something I had even expressed to this hospital the week prior, and everything was just kind of left to the wayside. So it was something I had never seen in my life. I was just totally just disgusted by it, honestly. Racial disparity in healthcare is a thing.
We did reach out to the hospital. Yeah, we did reach out to the hospital and have not, of course, gotten a comment from them. We hate that y'all had to go through this, but we do appreciate you sharing your story with us. Lacey, thank you so very much. Louis, thank you so very much. Louis, I can't tell. Are you wearing an Omega hat on my show? See, there you go. See, I know. See, I know. I know the serious subject. Look at the monitor. I said, "Is he wearing a hat on my show?"
Hey,
I thought I told you about that last.
I appreciate you, man, because you always tend to put a smile on my face. So I appreciate it.
Well, we talk about some serious stuff, and so I said, you know what? I said I always got to do that. But Lacey, next time if he wear that purple and gold, go ahead and just snatch that off his head. All right, y'all take care. We be praying for you, Doc, and keep abreast of what happens. Y'all take care. We certainly appreciate it. Thanks a bunch.
Thank you.
Thank you again, folks. It's now people need to understand. We talk about this all the time, and one of the reasons why we continually have Lacey and Louis on here is because a lot of people need to understand. People watch NFL, they watch sports, they watch college football, but they never see what life is like after that, or what these families deal with in terms of these health issues. All right, folks, back to our Roland Mark Unfiltered video in just one moment. Folks, Black Star Network is here.
I'm real revolutionary right now.
Support this man, Black Media. He makes sure that our stories are told.
Thank you for being the voice of Black America, Roland.
Stay black. I love y'all. All momentum we have now. We have to keep this going.
The video looks phenomenal.
See, this difference between Black Star Network and Black-owned media and something like CNN.
You can't be Black-owned media and be scared.
It's time to be smart.
Bring your eyeballs home.
You dig?